Hey babes, what's up? So, I have a few things to tell you guys, and I also owe you guys a really big explanation. But before I jump into that, I want to tell you guys that I will be doing a new segment on my channel where I will do story time. So I will sit right here in this exact spot every week and tell you guys a new story that is happening in my life. So it's a little bit of like the behind the scenes of my life and the ins and outs of what's going on in my life. But before I get started and tell you guys the explanation I owe you, I wanted to say don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. And number two, I wanted to tell you guys that I am so grateful for you guys, and you guys make me so freaking happy. And I also wanted to say thank you guys so much for subscribing. We have been growing so fast lately, and it's literally my dream. All of you guys are making my dreams come true, which is insane. I owe you guys like a huge hug, and I love you so much. So mwah. Yes, I broke another nail, but anyway, sorry, I have bullet points because I wanted to make sure that I hit everything. So yeah, today I owe you guys a really big explanation on this. Is really sad. I know, because a lot of you guys were really excited about this. I've been talking about it for a few months now. I was excited myself. I was like, I mean, I really wanted to do this, but, things pop up. So I owe you guys a really big explanation on why I will not be going on the Boys of Summer tour this summer. And before you say anything, no, before I see the comments, no, it is not about me and Capri, okay? It is not about that. But, so, let me jump into why I will not be going on the Boys of Summer tour. So, first off, I want to start by saying I am super freaking thankful for Boys of Summer, for inviting me, for thinking of me, and I'm super thankful for Teresa, who even got me on the tour, and I'm super thankful for my mom too, who helped me throughout this whole entire journey of the past 2 months, for getting ready for Boys of Summer, and then, supporting my decision of not being able to go on Boys of Summer. But I'm not just dropping out to just, like drop out. I'm dropping out for so many blessings that have been hitting me like left and right. Me and my mom have just been thanking God and thanking Teresa, and I want to thank you guys too, because like I said, without you guys I wouldn't even have the opportunity to go on tour, and then I wouldn't have all these other opportunities that have been coming left and right. So, but yeah, and I think that sometimes God sends us amazing opportunities, but then he sends us more. So like I said, tour has been a dream of mine since I was an infant. Like, honestly, since I was 4 years old, like, to go on tour is like has been one of my biggest dreams. And to get this opportunity, it was like, whoa, my dreams are coming true, like of course I don't want to just say, damn, I can't go on this tour, but like, other things are happening right now, so I'm so grateful for those things, and I will jump into that a little more. But first I want to thank a few more people. So on top of thanking Teresa for every opportunity I've had, for getting me on Boys of Summer, for the other opportunities that I really want to tell you guys, but hold on, okay? I want to thank Teresa for being my mentor, like my godmother, like my mother in general. She has been like a mom to me for over a year and like 4 months now. She has been like a mom. She has, I've cried in her lap before. She's given me so much advice on best friends, on boyfriends, on life in general. She's been with me for a lot, and she's also given me a lot. So I definitely want to thank Teresa, and I don't want to forget to thank, my birth giver, my mom, my mom, who is my best friend. She has supported me through everything. She's been there. She's wiped so many of my tears, has fought so many battles with me and has been there for me when I lost a whole bunch of people throughout this journey as well. But I really want to thank my mom for everything, her unconditional love and support. And my mom has gotten me so far, and then, you know, I met Teresa, and she's like a mom to me, and she has gotten me so far, and she's still pushing me to be the greatest I can be. And I'm really thankful for those two women in my life that I look up to so much. And a third person I'm really freaking thankful for is Gavin. And Gavin, if you're watching this, Gavin is like my little brother. And I know he hates when I say he's like my little brother, but, you know, he is just like my little brother. Like I said, I broke this one because we were wrestling. Like, literally, he is my little brother. I couldn't imagine life without Gavin, honestly. But again, if it wasn't for Gavin for loving me as much as he did, and for also believing in me and seeing something, I don't think that half of the world would believe in me and see something. Because I've even cried to Gavin, I think just one time, because I don't really like to let my little brother see me cry, because I feel like I have to be his rock when he's sad. But I did cry in front of him one time, and one thing I remember he said to me, I'm tearing up right now because of this, but one thing I remember that Gavin had said to me when I was crying in front of him is, he looked at me, and, you know, I had my head down and I was crying. He looked at me, he lifted my head up, and he said, "Don't let that crown fall." And it hit me so hard. And I know he's so young, and he's 15, but the fact that he was there for me, and he was my rock at the time. I don't know, he's just my best friend. And like I said, I wouldn't have you guys, and I wouldn't have all of these opportunities if it wasn't for Gavin, and if it wasn't for Gavin being a big advocate in my life, and you know, and believing in me. I remember my first song with Gavin, and the fact that he loved the song, it made me love it. The fact that he loved Flag Out Things made me love it. Like, if Gavin's probably one of my biggest supporters as well, and I really wouldn't have a lot without him. Like, literally, I've traveled the world with that kid. We went to Texas, we went to New York, we went to Costa Rica. Like, he is my best friend, and I really couldn't imagine life without these three people: my mom, Teresa, and Gavin. But yeah, and because of them, all of these other opportunities are hitting me, and also because of God. God is a big part in my life, and just put those three people, guys, for real, my rocks, my everything, my best friends, like, for real. But sorry, like I said, I have all these notes, and despite what you guys, or what some people, I know not you guys, but despite what some people hear on the internet, you know, about Teresa or about Gavin, and you guys can say they're just filled with drama, and it's not true. And I wish I could explain everything to you guys, but I can't, you know. But it's not true. They're very loving, and I know Teresa loves me. Teresa tells me every day how much she loves me. She tells me how I'm like a daughter to her, and I know Gavin doesn't even have to say it. That's the thing, is Gavin doesn't even have to say it. I know that kid loves me. I know he does. And when when I'm losing best friends and I'm losing people, he will always be there. He will always be there to lift my head up and wipe my tears away and tell me to not let my crown fall. And that's a story that nobody knows, which is, I don't even think I've told my mom that story, that Gavin was there for me and lifted up my head, and he was like, "Don't let that crown fall." And I just think it's so cute. But yeah, that's my little brother, man. I love that kid. He's my best friend for real, though. Let's see. So the fourth thing I want to talk about is, so all of these opportunities that are hitting me right now, including, you know, Boys of Summer, which I wish I was still going to meet all of you guys, but, you know, I will be able to meet you guys on something else, on another opportunity that's coming up, but I won't get into that right now. But like I said, I wanted to tell you guys that all of these opportunities that are hitting me have been my dream since I was 4 years old. I remember being 4 years old in my car seat and my mom turning on the radio and super bass playing, and I was like, "Can't you get there?" Like a 4-year-old. Like literally, I was in love with music since I could speak. Like, so the fact that all of my dreams are unfolding is literally insane. I think a month ago I told my mom, I was like, "Mom, I feel like my dreams are at my fingertips. Like it's right there and I could almost grab it." And it's like literally the other day I cried on how thankful I am. I gave Teresa a big hug because, like I said, without Teresa, none of these opportunities would be possible. None of these opportunities would even pop up on my phone. Like the fact that literally yesterday I was at the movie theaters with Jake, Gavin, Andre, and Dave. We were just watching a movie at the movie theater, and I got this call on my phone, and I was like, you know, I had no idea who it was. I don't have the number saved. No idea who it was, but I was like, I gotta answer this. Like something just told me, go answer this. So I ran out of the movie theater, I answered the phone, and I literally freaked out. I wanted to pee, like right there. I was so excited that I just wanted to, like, I don't know, I wanted to scream. I had all these emotions that were rushing through me when I got this phone call. But you know, anyway, like I said, these opportunities are dreams that I've had since I was a baby. And just to think that I was, you know, this little girl from Bakersfield, like 10 years ago, you know, I was this little girl from Bakersfield with just big dreams, you know. And honestly, never did I ever think that all of these opportunities would happen. Never did I ever think I would be in this house with my best friend and his family. Like, I never ever thought that this stuff could happen. So one thing I want to tell you guys is for sure, don't forget this. Seriously. Is follow your dreams. Like, no matter what somebody says, you know, I've been told that I won't amount to anything. I've been told that, you know, nobody listens to your music. Like, I've been told the worst of worst things from mothers, from people who don't even know me. I've been told those things, but nothing has ever stopped me. And I want you guys to never, ever stop. When you look at me, I want you to see hope. And I want you to look at me and then look at yourself and tell yourself that you can do this, okay? Because I was just like you. I was 8 years old watching other people live their dream, and I thought, Mama, I want to do that. And thank God for my mom, because I really can't believe that my mom did that. Like, I said, Mama, I want to be like those Disney stars. And she said, okay, baby. And I think 2 months later, we packed up our entire house and we moved out to LA. And then it all started from there. And it's insane. It's insane. But yeah, so I want to tell you guys all that is happening, but I can't. But I can just tell you that I'm literally living my dream right now. The fact that I am even hopping on the phone with these people is literally insane. Like I said, I cried. I was literally just waiting for the phone call to be over so I could get these tears of joy out. I almost fell to my knees crying, and I just wanted to thank God. I thank God. I thanked Teresa. I thanked my mom, and I thanked my circle. Right now I have a really small circle, and I don't think people realize it, but literally my circle consists of Gavin, who is my best friend, like a little brother to me. At this point, I don't even consider him my best friend. I literally consider him my little brother. But yeah, he's literally my little brother. And then my second would be Andre, who is my blood. He's my cousin, my twin. And you know, he's been there for me through everything as well. And then Jake, my boyfriend, who is also like my best friend. He never fails to make me laugh, ever. But I want you guys to know that that is my circle. I have 3 people in my circle, and it is okay not to have a big friend group. I also want to get that across, that it is okay to not have a big friend group. You don't need a big friend group. You don't need 20 people. You don't need 20 people in your group. And if we're being honest, we can have 20 friends and none of them will hit us up. None of them. But let me tell you, I got 3 friends, okay? And they always hit me up. They're always asking me if I'm okay. I know I always have a shoulder to lean on and always have somebody to talk to. And another blessing that I have are my 3 friends, and the fact that we go through the same stuff, and even though we're so young, like it goes from 15 all the way to 18, even though we're so young in our prime years, we deal with so much. Gavin has lost a lot of friends, and so have I, and so has Jake and Andre. We've all had losses and challenges and things that we've had to get through. So not only can we relate on that, but we also relate on the business side, which again, you guys don't see this a lot, but Gavin's in business meetings, I'm in business meetings, Dre's in business meetings, Jake's in business meetings, and it's nice to know that, you know, we have this friend group to fall back on and be like, whew, let me ask them for advice on not only business, but on life experiences as well. So I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, so like I said, I've been getting hit with so many opportunities that I can't do them all. So unfortunately, my team and I had to take it upon ourselves to weigh out the pros and cons of every opportunity, and I had to take Boys of Summer off the list because all of these other opportunities were just, you know, I don't want to, this is the truth, all the other opportunities were just better. Like I don't mean to sound like mean or cocky in any way, but all the other opportunities were just bigger and better. So I had to take Boys of Summer off because I'm not gonna have time to, you know, be here and there in July when I have to be on the other side of the world in July, you know. So unfortunately I did have to take Boys of Summer off, but all the other opportunities are still so amazing and will still give me a chance to see you guys in real life, because I know that was the main reason why you guys wanted me to go on tour, not only to sing along with me, but to also meet me. And I really want to meet you guys too, but all these other opportunities will still give me a chance to meet you guys all over the world as well. Okay. So I will still get a chance to meet you guys, and you guys will still get a chance to meet me. This is a little off topic, and I know we're talking about Boys of Summer and all this other stuff, but get this, okay? The other day, me and Jake and Dave and Andre and Gavin we're at this car thing. It's like called a drag race or something. I don't really pay attention to the cars when the boys are talking about it, but I just be there. Like I just be sitting with them, and I'd be like, "Ooh, what is that? That one's fast and pretty." So, but anyway, I was sitting on the benches, and this girl might be watching right now. So hey, girl. So I was sitting on the benches, and I kept looking over, and I was like, "Oh my God, there's a girl staring at me." I was like, like I was getting a little nervous, right? And so I was like, oh, she's staring at me, and she had a little sister, and I said hi to the little sister, and you know, I'm just back to minding my business, drinking a smoothie, and she comes over and she goes, "Oh my God, I watch you on YouTube. I just wanted to tell you that I love you." And I was like, oh my God. So that was a really cool experience for me. I meet a couple fans here and there. I also don't go out as much, but the fact that, I don't know, that this little girl came up to me, I got to meet her family, I gave her a hug. It was pretty cool. I know that was off topic, but I just had to tell you. I had to tell you. Okay, so the second to last thing is I want to show you guys these baby pictures of me.